A journey through ancient forests to Machu Picchu. As soon as Sarah opened Kate Siber's 100 Hikes of a Lifetime, she knew she wanted to go on one of these journeys. The book was filled with stunning photos and vivid descriptions of the world's most scenic trails. Sarah was captivated by the book's promise to take her on long walks through natural wonders, ancient ruins, and cultural landmarks. She flipped through its pages, searching for her next adventure. And then she found it, the Inca Trail, a journey through the lush forests of Peru, where the grand ruins of Machu Picchu awaited. Sarah was struck by the trail's natural beauty, as well as its historical significance. According to Siber, this walk was a pilgrimage to one of the world's most iconic archaeological sites. Sarah knew she had to go. She picked up her phone and dialed her friend, who'd traveled to South America before, for some advice. "You have to do the Inca Trail," her friend said. "It's like stepping back in time. You'll be walking through ancient forests and crossing bridges built by the Incas themselves. And, of course, seeing Machu Picchu at the end is incredible." Sarah was sold. She booked her trip, and in no time, she was in Peru, standing at the start of the Inca Trail. The trail was gentle, as the group walked through rolling hills and along a river. The pace was slow, allowing them to acclimate to the high altitude. But soon, the trail became steeper, and the group had to challenge themselves to climb up rocky stairs and through dense forests. But the journey was reward enough. Every turn revealed new scenes of beauty in the Andes Mountains. The trail took them past waterfalls, over Inca bridges, and through ancient ruins, telling the story of the Inca civilization along the way. As they walked, the group bonded over their shared experience, encouraging each other through the most grueling parts of the journey. They stopped for meals, prepared by their expert guides, who had brought all the necessary supplies for the trek. The food was delicious, filling, and gave them the energy they needed to keep going. The climax of the journey came on the fourth day, at sunrise, as they reached the northeastern gate of Machu Picchu. They saw the ancient city of Machu Picchu before them, bathed in the warm glow of the rising sun. They walked through the ruins, marveling at its beauty and the ingenuity of the Inca civilization. Sarah was awestruck by the view of the mighty Huayna Picchu mountain, rising above an endless expanse of green. As they emerged from the ruins, Sarah felt a profound sense of accomplishment. She had completed one of the world's greatest hikes and seen one of its greatest wonders. She knew that she would remember this experience for the rest of her life. Kate Siber's book had delivered on its promise. Sarah had gone on a journey of a lifetime. She was grateful for the experience, for the memories she had made, and for the newfound community she had found in her trekking companions. And she knew that she would soon begin planning her next adventure, using 100 Hikes of a Lifetime as her guide. The enchanting national parks of New Zealand. Anna had always dreamt of exploring the wilderness of New Zealand. She was drawn to the country's breathtaking landscapes, mix of cultures, and unique wildlife. So when she began flipping through Kate Siber's 100 Hikes of a Lifetime, she instantly knew which journey she wanted to embark upon: a trek through the national parks of New Zealand. The book promised incredible adventures through some of New Zealand's most spectacular scenery. And with natural wonders like glaciers, fjords, and active volcanoes, Anna was excited to see the wild terrain that Kiwis called home. Anna said goodbye to her busy city life and set off on her journey, eager to discover the beauty that lay ahead. Her hike started in the Abel Tasman National Park, where she went kayaking in the cleanest turquoise waters she's ever seen. Along the way, Anna's guide taught her about the vast array of colorful birds flying overhead and the lush vegetation that lined the rocky coasts. With each passing day, the adventure brought new surprises. One morning, she found herself standing on the highest peak in New Zealand, the majestic Mount Cook, which seemed to touch the sky. She breathed the crisp mountain air and was speechless, gazing at the unrivaled scenery and the vast expanse of ice and snow around her. The next few days brought new sights, from the stunning blue glacial lakes of Mount Aspiring National Park to the peaks and fjords of Fiordland National Park. Here, she discovered the unique flora and fauna that thrived in New Zealand's ecosystem, like the kea birds that followed their group, and the fabled New Zealand kiwi that she was lucky enough to come across while walking through the forests. Along the way, Anna met new friends, shared great conversations with her guides, and slept under the stars in the campgrounds. With each day came a sense of awe and inspiration at the beauty that surrounded her on all sides. The journey ended in the Tongariro National Park, where Anna hiked around a restless volcano and witnessed steam rising from the ground. The juxtaposition of the lush, green surroundings against the ominous volcano was a sight to behold. Anna stood silent, absorbing the landscape in front of her. Anna was grateful for the incredible journey. She felt as though she had discovered a world of natural wonder and freedom she had never known before. It was a trip she would cherish for a lifetime, and after experiencing New Zealand's beauty, Anna knew one thing: wherever her travels may take her, New Zealand would always hold a special place in her heart. Kate Siber's 100 Hikes of a Lifetime had given Anna the opportunity to explore the enchanted national parks of New Zealand and discover something truly special. She returned home with memories in her heart that she will share for years to come. A trek through the majestic Himalayas. Chris had always been fascinated by the Himalayas. He had read countless books on the region's history, culture, and natural beauty. So when he picked up Kate Siber's 100 Hikes of a Lifetime, he knew exactly which journey he wanted to take next: a trek through the majestic Himalayas. The book promised astounding adventures through the world's highest mountain range, and Chris was excited to experience the Fantasyland himself. He set out on his journey, joined by a group of fellow travelers and their experienced guide, to explore the breathtaking terrain of Nepal. As they began their trek, Chris already felt like he was a part of a new world. He ventured through bustling cities, charming villages, and rugged landscapes that have drawn adventurers for centuries. As the journey progressed, the terrain became wilder, the air thinner, and they started to encounter Himalayan wildlife like snow leopards and mountain goats. Throughout their trek, their guide shared intriguing stories of local culture and ritual beliefs passed down through generations. Chris marveled at the history preserved in their surroundings, the ancient Buddhist monasteries, and the vibrant streets dotted with prayer flags. Yet, throughout the journey, the one thing that truly mesmerized Chris was the vastness of the mountains. The sight of the Himalayan range was something he had never seen before. The towering peaks, snow-capped summits, and choppy valleys created a breathtaking panorama at every turn. The sight of the Annapurna Range as he hiked through the Annapurna region left Chris spellbound. He could not tear his eyes from the glistening mountain peaks that stood tall against the clear blue sky. The landscape around him was majestic, raw, and untouched, giving Chris a sense of serenity and tranquility. The entire journey was a bracing one, both physically and emotionally. They had to brave the cold and wind, grapple with altitude sickness, and climb steep rocky trails that challenged their endurance. But it was all worth it, as Chris felt a deep sense of fulfillment standing at the top of hiking points, taking in the scenery below. As Chris and his group reached the completion of their trek, he felt a wave of emotions wash over him. He found that he had been transformed by the wonder of the Himalayas, the beautiful, remote places he had come to know, and the people he met along the way. The hike through the Himalayas had given Chris more than he had ever imagined. It had inspired him to think bigger in his life and made him desire a deeper connection with nature. He was prompted to take new steps and consider stepping out of his comfort zone. Kate Siber's 100 Hikes of a Lifetime had lived up to its promise, and given Chris the chance to experience one of the greatest hikes on the world's most scenic trails, a trek through the majestic Himalayas, a journey he would never forget. A hike through awe-inspiring landscapes of Torres del Paine National Park. Sophia loves to travel, and one of her favorite things to do is to go hiking. When she came across Kate Siber's 100 Hikes of a Lifetime, she felt like a kid in a candy store. There were so many options, and they all seemed amazing. After some careful consideration, Sophia had her sights set on the Torres del Paine National Park in Chile. The book promised awe-inspiring landscapes, towering peaks, electric blue glaciers, turquoise lakes, and vast open plains. Right then and there, she knew that this was the adventure that she had been waiting for. Sophia packed her bags and set out for Chile, excited for the journey she was about to embark on. The first thing that greeted her as they arrived at the park was the sight of the 3 Torres del Paine peaks rising up high against the sky, a view that took her breath away. Sophia set out to hike the W Trek, which is a 5-day trek that goes around the park in the shape of a W. From the moment she began hiking, she saw impressive views and outstanding natural beauty that exceeded her expectations. The first day of the hike led her through scrubland and past tranquil beaver dams, offering her a taste of what South America's wilderness had to offer. But as the day drew to a close, everything changed. She saw the sun setting against the Paine Massif, the sharp peaks glowing in the vibrant colors of the sunset. The following days led her through forests, over trickling streams, and up steep mountain passes. With every twist and turn on the trail, she saw new sights to marvel at: the thorny bushes and wildflowers growing by the trailside, the majestic glaciers with their icy, blue cliffs towering next to the trail, and the turquoise lakes sparkling in the sunshine. The breathtaking natural beauty of the area left Sophia in awe. As she hiked alongside the glaciers, she allowed herself to be immersed in the moment and paused for a while to drink in the grandeur of the park. At night she slept under the stars, tired but satisfied after a long day of hiking. In the middle of the trek, the last stretch to the Valle Francis Valley was the most challenging for Sophia, a hike up a strenuous trail. The moment she stopped to rest, she was enveloped by a sense of triumph that came with the knowledge of how far she had come. The final days of the trek led her out to the high step, an open plain that offered her an amazing way of looking at the Paine Massif from a distance. The view was magnificent, and Sophia felt at peace as she gazed across the landscape, happy to be immersed in such natural beauty. When Sophia got home, she spent days looking back through the photographs she had taken, reliving the adventure, and appreciating the natural beauty that had been surrounding her. The hike through Torres del Paine had been a transformative experience for her, one that she would treasure for a lifetime. Kate Siber's 100 Hikes of a Lifetime had given Sophia one of the most incredible journeys of her life. The trek through Torres del Paine had brought her closer to nature, pushed her to new physical limits, and left her with countless amazing memories. Summary from 100 Hikes of a Lifetime, The World's Ultimate Scenic Trails by Kate Siber. We can learn about the beauty of the world around us, the wonders of nature, and the adventures waiting for those who seek them. The book inspires us to step outside of our comfort zones, explore new territories, and challenge ourselves with the great outdoors. It also highlights the importance of preserving our natural heritage, the value of different cultures and traditions worldwide, and the significance of taking care of our planet. Above all, it reminds us of the transformative power of travel and the lifelong memories that can be created through embarking on an adventure.